So welcome to another class with CapCut. So in the last class, I stopped at introducing to you how to write your HTML document. So I stopped at the point where I said you need the doc type HTML. So so I'm going to be continuing from there right now. So the first thing you do when you want to write an HTML, an HTML document is the doc type HTML. And as I said, Visual Studio Code is going to give suggestion, but I'm not going to be honoring that. So doc type HTML. So instead of doing that, I'm going to type it out by myself. Make sure you also type it out by yourself too once you're doing this. Doc type, then space HTML. This is simply saying what type of document do you want to write. Is an HTML document. So this is the first thing you write. So secondly, secondly, the next thing after this is to open an HTML element is a container tag so that this is going to have content. So you do this, then inside it you put a space like this. This is the container for all of the every other thing you'll be writing in HTML. So after you've written your doc type HTML, you open the HTML tag and then you close it. Inside it now there are two compartments. The first compartment is the head, just like in our normal human body. We have the head, we have the body. So that's the two segments. The same thing in an HTML document, we have the head. And what does the head does? The head describe what is going to be in the body. It is with the head of somebody you will recognize that this is a female, this is a male, or this person is fair. This from the facial feature you can tell who the person is. So the same thing. The head to describe what we have in the body. It tells us more, gives us more information about what is in the body. So the next thing I'll be doing is that I will open a head tag and then close it by default. If it's a container tag, Visual Studio Code close it for me. So in the head now, there are a whole lot of tags and elements that work with the head. In the next video, I'm going to give you a list of all the elements that works with the head tag. The head element. So the first one I will introduce you to in this short video is the title. So this title is saying, okay, what is the title of this stuff you're writing? So I will say my first web page. So if I save this now, to save this now, I go to this corner file and then I'll see save. You click on it or you also use Control S. So if I save this now and I might minimize my Visual Studio Code and goes to my browser to this place, I will see inside the Tech Mastery with CapCut, the index file we created the other time is still there. So if I double click on it, it open that file in the browser, and you will see if you look at my screen now to where I am opening, you will see the title there, my first web page. So it's going to be showing in the title bar. Whatever you put inside that title is going to be showing in the title bar of your web page. So let's quickly go back to inside our Visual Studio Code and let's continue. So now to the second compartment, which is the body. You open the body tag and then you close it. So by default, Visual Studio Code closes that for you. So every other HTML element that does not work for description stay inside the body. So everything you've seen on the web page before, the form that you use to fill, the table that display information, all those paragraph text, bold text, and everything you see that describe an entire web page that makes you have the ability to interact with a web page, they are they stay inside the body. An example I'll be showing right now is, let's say we want to create a text, we want to display a text on the browser that is a paragraph and then has an heading. So the heading, let's say I want to use heading 1 we have the range from H1 to H6. So I want to use the highest among them, which is the H1. So I open H1. So I'll say practice example, and then under it I'll open a paragraph tag. Say this is my first web page. So let's save this. I'll press Ctrl S here, or you can use the method I showed you the other time. Come here, click on save. Let's go back to the browser. Now this is the browser. Let's refresh. So reload. You can see practice example. This is my first web page. This is my first web page. So